Connect the SEMS IoT meter to the load and plug it into the main line. The SEMS meter will show a welcome message and the meter ID. Now you have to connect the SEMS IoT meter with your nearest Wi-Fi. After the successful connection, your meter is now ready to monitor your electricity status. Here you can see the voltage, ampere and kilowatt hour rating for your electricity line. The display is added to the meter so that user can monitor directly from the meter, and the meter will also display some useful messages on the screen. Screen of the SEMS mobile phone application. User can log in, register and learn how to use the application from this screen. How to use screen. User can easily learn how to use the SEMS mobile phone application from this screen. Login screen. User can log in into his ID from this screen, and user can also recover his forgotten password from this screen. This is the registration screen for the SEMS application. User can register here by entering his name, his email, his password and confirming his password, and then pressing the registration button. After the registration, the user will be greeted with a one-time screen. Here user will have to enter his meter ID for the first time. The instruction to add the meter ID is given in the screen. If the user enters the wrong meter ID, the application won't let him enter the application and won't let him use the features of the application. The correct meter ID format is SEMS, all small, followed by the meter number. We can see that our meter has been registered successfully. The application is divided into three portions: status, smart portal and utilities. Here we can monitor the real-time status of our electricity meter. This is the real-time voltage screen. User can monitor his real-time voltages here. Normal voltage ratings are mentioned on the screen. In case of low voltage screen, user will also get warning alerts. For the convenience of the user, a directory for the major electricity supplier is built in the app where user can call them in case of disturbance in electricity. This is the real-time load or ampere screen where user can monitor his real-time ampere. This screen also mentions electricity rating of a fan for a scale. User can get a great idea of how much load his electricity appliances are taking. This screen also has the contact authority button, which will come in handy when the user will face some problem in his electricity. Unit counts. This is the unit count or kilowatt hour used screen. User can view his total used unit here. Total unit used and the unit used this month both can be monitored in real time from this screen. The screen mentions the formula for calculating the units, and the screen also gives an example of bulb so the user can get a great understanding of his electricity usage. Now the real-time watt. This is the real-time watt or power use screen. This screen shows the real-time wattage used. It tells the total watts used by a user. It also tells the average watts used by a user. An example of the ceiling fan is mentioned so that user can quickly understand his usage and understand the terminology of electricity. Now coming to the smart portals, which is very important part of the application. This is the place where user will find his usage report, and user can also set limit on his usage from here. The reports will give user access to today's report, weekly report and monthly report, which will tell user their electricity usage pattern. Today's report will let user monitor his day-to-day usage pattern. The charts are updated in real time. It shows the watt consumes with respect to time. The projected cost of consumed units is also mentioned. This will help user in understanding his daily electricity usage routine, and it will also help user in minimizing the wasteful usage of electricity in daily life. The weekly reports will show the electricity unit used with respect to days. User can compare between the days and see on which day he has used the most and the least electricity. In the monthly reports, user can see a graph showing his electricity usage with respect to months. All those graphs are updated in real time to give the user the best experience of the application. These were the reports, and now the usage alert. Set limits. The set limit menu let the user set limit alerts to his electricity usage. The user can separately set limit on the amps or the unit consumed. User can enter the number of the amps he want to use or the number of unit he want to consume and then activate the limit. After the limit has been successfully activated and the limit is reached, the user will get an alert from the application. Here is a demonstration for the notification alert system. The limits on ampere that we set was 22 ampere. After crossing the 22 ampere, we can see the application has generated the alert. Some electricity appliances are faulty or short that consume too much amperes. These notification alerts will be proven beneficial at that time. Here we can see the usage percentage that we have consumed more than the set limit. By pressing the reset button, we can also clear the limits that we have set. Similarly, we can set limits on the units as well. That was all from the Smart Portal. Now the utilities. Here user will find the bills and the printer. The bills. The bill of the electricity is calculated by following the ISCO standards which are provided on the ISCO website. User can see the detail of the bill. All the charges and taxes are calculated precisely. The unit consumed and the cost of the unit, cost of electricity, FC surcharge, electricity duty, TV fees, GST and G surcharges all are calculated by following the ISCO standard. By clicking how the bill is calculated, user will be taken to the ISCO website where he can calculate his bill and check whether the bill is calculated correctly by the application. And all the ISCO standards are also presented on the bill. User can make sure there is no mistake in the bill calculation. Now coming to the printer. The printer is very important part of the application. User can share, save and print his reports of the electricity usage from here. By clicking save and print, user will be given a PDF